Alright. I hope I'm not overly exposed. I haven't configured these lights the way I'd probably like them to be. And I didn't even think I was going to do a video, but hey, I told you in those gaming videos, for those of you who watched them, I said I'll be back, and I'm back. And now we're going to do a React video that was uploaded about 24 hours ago by a channel called Darius M. I don't think I've ever reacted to any of his videos. He chips in, chimes in, whatever you want to say, every now and again, but I'm going to be covering his face because it's going to be in the same corner as my face, bottom left on your screen. Without further ado, it's like a cheating wife video. So we're going to react, and I'm going to give you some input. But before I do, for those of you that were wondering, where I've been, if you were wondering at all, yeah, it's been a rough winter so far, to be honest. There hasn't been much tennis. For those of you that have been following my channel, you know how passionate I am about my tennis. There was a few hiccups with my health in general. I've made videos about this in the past, about depression and mental health, and I've even touched on it myself. It was nothing, to the, such a serious extent that it was life-threatening, but I had my moments where I was down in the dumps. I couldn't be bothered making any sort of YouTube videos. I lost interest in just about everything. I don't think things like the PlayStation, I think I mentioned it in my gaming videos, like even those kind of hobbies that I enjoyed, interacting, with other people, girls, women, as we do here as blokes, everything just sort of fell apart, went out the window. I, at one stage, didn't pretty much leave the house for about a month. So, yeah, I was going through, you could say, a rather significant pitfall around May. So now we're on the 9th of June. But we've been feeling pretty good the last couple of weeks. We got back into our original routine, our hobbies. Been working on a car. I bought a nice 1997 Integra Type R. We've been modifying it with my mechanic. We've been changing some things: intake, headers, exhaust, suspension, control arms, camber kits. What else? Strut bars, sway bars, thinking of a roll bar to attach a harness. Basically, we've spent more money on this Integra than we bought it for. And a lot of people would say you don't even really need to do anything to a Type R Integra. It's already sick, but we've pretty much spent as much money on parts and labor as we bought the car for, or well, a bit less so far. But I think we're going to get there because we're probably going to put it on the dyno once all the parts are in. We've changed the throttle body, spark plugs, the cables, injectors. Oh, timing belt, that was an expensive one, but you got to get that shit done. So anyway, you probably don't want to listen to my life story any longer. The point is, I'm back, I'm feeling good, and I said we're going to start doing these videos again, and we're going to start doing these videos again. So let's see what we got here. I haven't watched this entirely. I did watch about 5 minutes of it, and that's when I knew that this was a video worth talking about. So let's start rocking and rolling.
Naked. My wife! Oh God!
Fuck,
I
already.
haven't even cried yet. I don't know how to feel.
My question here is, like, I understand you can get upset and women can cause you to get upset, and women can, especially if you've got substance abuse problems that are already pre-existing, they can potentially, breakdowns in relationships can reactivate that. You can go down that rabbit hole of whatever it is that your vice is. For some guys, I actually know they'll turn to just profuse gambling, like blowing all their money away on gambling. And now with the online gambling, well, you've seen it. You've probably seen it anyway. Like influencers even peddle that shit. That's bad, man. That's as bad as like peddling narcotics. That's as bad as peddling alcohol abuse. So peddling any kind of vice. And I think just about everyone, before I play this again, just about everyone has a vice. But I think the people that think that they don't have any sort of vices, I think they just haven't discovered their vice yet. And even Donald Trump coined this. That he said that's why I don't drink and never have. Because he doesn't want to find out if that's going to be his vice. Because I think he said someone he knew, a good friend or something, was, straight edge as an arrow. And he tried drinking and he became an alcoholic, like a really bad one. Ended up breaking down his marriage, ruining his family. And you can go down those rabbit holes once you try something that you never knew before. You discover it and it fucking grabs you by the balls. But getting back to this video, man, this guy, what I don't understand is why he's making a video like this. It's one thing to make it, I suppose. It's another thing to upload it. And now you got some Darius M and you got me, fucking Gus Hahn is reacting to this dude crying now about his wife presuming having left him. And women leave guys all the time. I've had women leave me. I've had women leave me because of my substance abuse problems in the past, where I've drank myself shitless, legless, and see you later. They walk out the door. I've had other women where I've been completely sober and I've just tried to tell them what to do. Not what to do in a controlling way, but try and give them direction to make the right choice. So I can see that they're not going to make the right decision regarding something, and I try and give them advice, and then I get told that I'm being envious and jealous, and I don't want them to progress their career, and I basically am trying to smother them when I'm just trying to provide a different perspective and rationale so they don't make the wrong decision. But they're like, I don't want to be told what to do. And sometimes women just fall out of love. This is a quote, actually, that I heard on Sons of Anarchy, which I was watching the other week, again. Men need to be loved. Women need to be wanted. And I think that echoes so much truth. We as men do need to be loved. We need to feel that love radiating from the woman, those emotions that come from the woman feeling love towards us, that nurturing aspect. But for women, not so much. Their love language is to be desired, to be wanted. That's why they act and dress promiscuously, especially in their 20s, in their late teens. They crave that desire. Men don't particularly crave to be desired. Women, chasing them and all that kind of jazz. Men actually, that's why they want to settle down, essentially, and fall in love and start a family. And that's why men care so much about a woman's purity, how she acts in public, how she dresses in public, her presentation and demeanor. She doesn't have to be the most beautiful woman in the world for a man to fall in love with her. She just has to be beautiful towards you, right? Like, of course there's an extent where beauty and looks are important even to us men, but we care more about how the woman acts. Man, that fire alarm fucking low on battery beeping, and because I swore now this video is probably going to get 100 views. Sorry, I'm out of practice with the camera and recording. And now I'm going on a tangent. But we as men need to be loved and cared for and appreciated and respected. Alright, that's what love to us is. Looks sort of come in like third or fourth place, but those other things come first. But for a woman, desire. For us to desire her. Once the man drops the ball, starts, losing that desire for her, and that can tend to happen after a bit of a long-term relationship. Maybe she stops putting in as much effort because she gets comfortable. She starts looking elsewhere. And it's so easy now in the modern day with Tindertron and all that. I spoke to this girl, this most recent girl that I was going out with. I asked her, I'm like, how many are in your queue? You know, that hidden queue behind the golden ticket where you get the golden pass on Tinder? I'm like, how many are in your queue that you matched with me and we're talking and all that? We went on a few dates. Ultimately, her friend, her best friend, which was a guy, already a red flag, didn't like me. And because the guy didn't like me, she stopped liking me because, oh, he's a family friend. I've known him since childhood, and like now I'm really confused about what to do. And I'm just like, look, I can't compete with childhood friend. We just started dating, so clearly this isn't going to go anywhere. And mind you, like I was heartbroken because I was invested. Even though we only went out for a couple of weeks, I was invested. I wasn't head over heels, like in love, like I love you. But another red flag is she told me one of her exes, after a while, I think like it was over a year or something, told her, I love you. This is her telling me. And I know this is a tangent, but this is all important because I'm giving you some wisdom here too. This chick got told I love you by her pretty significantly long-time boyfriend, and she's like telling me, like almost like jokingly laughing, like I didn't know what to say, like I wasn't sure, like it was just weird. And I was thinking to myself, wow, 1 year for a guy is plenty enough to fall in love. Even a couple of months. Dude, you hear stories all the time. Guys meet, you know, what they think is the right girl. They propose within 6 months. So to say I love you after like a year, I think it might have even been more. That's not far-fetched at all. That's very possible. And, you know, she just kind of like laughed it off. Like, didn't really care. And I was just like asking her, like, well, why were you with him? Like, what was the go? Like, what were you even thinking long term? This isn't an 18-year-old chick that I'm talking about or a 25-year-old. Like, this is a woman in her mid-30s that I'm talking about. I'm thinking, like, isn't that the whole point? To fall in love with your boyfriend, to then get engaged, married, have a family? Like, what do you think? Like, the clock isn't ticking? It's ticking, alright? Like, it might have already ticked over to where the egg carton is empty in your mid-30s. You don't know. Like, you can't just say not sure about having kids in your mid-30s. Like, you got to be sure. And why are you with this guy if you can't even say I love you back after a relationship that's gone on for longer than 12 months? So, men need to be loved. Women, they just need to be wanted. That's why Jeff Bezos couldn't even keep his wife. She didn't give a shit about the millions and billions and trillions. Probably didn't feel the desire from good old Jeff. He just cared about the prime deliveries. And she left him. He didn't initiate the divorce.
My wife.
But this is bad. Like, don't do videos like that.
Oh my god.
This has got to be fake.
It's not what it looks like, mate. It's not what it looks like.
Wait, no, who is?
That had to be fake. The dude didn't even say anything. He just walks in there with a camera. Now, unless you're going to use that in the divorce courts, what's the point of that? Like, that's the only time it makes sense to walk in there with a camera recording it like that. It seemed fake, but if it's your girlfriend, what's the point to record it? Like, what are you going to do? Show it to her family or something? They're just going to take her side regardless. She'll just say that you made her feel so-and-so and that's why she slept with so-and-so. She didn't feel wanted. Fucking old mate titties over there made her feel wanted, and that's what happened. Why would you be recording it? And the fact that the dude was so calm, I mean, if it's real, props to him, but got a fucking war machine in there. No, don't do that.
Who is Nathan though?
Who is Nathan? That's my friend. Give me my
Nathan
phone,
is your friend?
girl.
So we have boyfriends now.
Give me my
We have boys as friends.
Yeah, like, I'm going to tell you right now, even if you fall head over heels for a chick, you think everything is stellar. I learned this lesson and I still made that mistake just the other month or so ago. Like I just said, I found out this chick that I really liked and we were dating for a bit, that her best friend is like a childhood guy friend. Bro, that can't happen. That can't exist. Girls and guys, they're not friends. Alright? They're not friends. And even if they are friends, you know, that guy will become like overly possessive and protective, like it happened to me. Like, the guy had no pretext to not like me. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't treat this chick bad. Like, for context's sake, this chick actually came over and slept in my bed. And you know what? Nothing happened. I didn't make a move. I didn't make a move because I actually liked her. I didn't just want to sleep with her on the first date. And even though it was the first date, she slept in my bed. We just literally slept together. And I didn't make... Even though I'm sure I could have, I didn't. I had a tennis tournament the next day. But the point is, I was trying to be respectful and I wanted something to be, you know, serious and fruitful. And I was even saying this to her on the phone. I said, man, I'm not going to prove myself to you. I'm not going to try and challenge your friend. If that's the opinion you got, you feel free to walk away. But in all seriousness, I'm like, good luck finding someone else who's going to treat you the way I treated you, even though it was only for a couple of weeks. Treat you with this much respect and dignity and not just try and take advantage of you. Even though it was ripe for the taking. And I found her highly attractive. But I resisted my urges because I'm a Christian, I'm a good Catholic man. I'd like to think I try my best. And if I thought I want something long term, I want to play this, not play this, treat this like it's going to be long term. In the end, I got burnt by some fucking side guy, the best friend. So girls and guys, I'm telling you, if you meet a chick and she's saying she's got a guy friend and, oh, don't worry about him, he's married. Dude, that guy is always going to get in the way. He's always going to try and railroad you, cock block you, try and break you guys up. He won't maybe even know he's doing it. But subconsciously, especially if the girl's attractive, it doesn't matter if he's married. It doesn't matter if he's married, man. If you guys watch Suits, like Harvey Specter had his secretary for the longest time. He was saying we were just friends. By season 10, he's slamming her. Alright, he's slamming her by season 10. Because they can't be just friends. So this married guy, whether he's already slammed in the past and he's still thinking about it, in my story, or whether he still wants to slam in the future, I wouldn't even be surprised if this so-called married friend ends up divorcing and slamming his, you know, friend, the one that I was dating. It can happen. Girls and guys can't be friends. Heed my warning now. If she's got a best friend that's a guy, doesn't matter if he's married, doesn't matter if it's from childhood, doesn't matter if they went to freaking kindergarten together. It's potentially even worse because there's a lot of history there. And at the very least, expect that this guy is always going to get in your way for you to try and progress your relationship with this said chick, whoever she may be, if you meet a girl who's got a guy best friend.
Now, randomly, all of a sudden,
Give me my phone.
she going this hard for her
Do you not
phone.
trust
This is
me?
crazy. No, I'm
You don't trust
about to
me?
fix
What's
this
the point of
phone.
record
You're
this?
Too much for your phone.
You are my wife. I gave 18 years of my life. What about me? You betrayed me. I've been standing with you. I've been right here with you, Amy. I've got a life too. I gave 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot as you.
I mean, that's not funny, but I can feel the pain, but I know from experience with my drunken texts and phone calls in the past, that does not get you anywhere. Outbursts like that, getting overly emotional like that. If she's left you, she's already left you. You having a cry about it is just going to make it potentially worse. Like, you don't expect any sort of empathy. Like, it's definitely never going to make her say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm coming back. Like, if you feel that sort of pain, you got to talk to someone. You got to talk to someone like me. You got to talk to your circle, whoever that is. Talk to your father. you know, as a man, if you got a decent relationship with your father, don't go talking to your mum. That's the wrong person. You got to go talk to other guys if you're in that sort of situation. Don't make texts, phone calls, especially like videos like this. Not saying that the pain's not there, it's there, but you can't show it like that. Alright, you can't show it like that. Like, I felt a lot of pain, believe me, in the last couple of months. I didn't jump on YouTube and, you know, film myself losing my shit.
Caught her talking to other men, and she won't get out of my car. Now she's crying. Because I caught her talking to other dudes. Oh, wow, that must be sad. God, that must...
I mean, look how she's dressed. Anytime you see a chick got those type of pants, a lot of skin showing, her stomach showing, her back, her thighs. Listen, she's for the streets.
Bro, she's like proper overweight, borderline obese. Alright, just because sometimes women have a flat stomach, I'm just going to educate you scientifically here. They store fat because of their hormones in different places. So women will often boast about, you know, big thighs, big quads, a big ass, big tits. But that's like where they store their fat, like in their arms and shoulders. Like, look how big her arm is. Her arms are bigger than mine. Like, her arms are bigger than mine. That's not muscle, man. She ain't like some muscly chick. Like, that's just where they store fat. In the shoulders, in the arms, in the thighs, in the glutes. So in the ass, in the tits. And sometimes the stomach is like one of the last places. For us guys, though, it's a little different. You know, it's like in the chest. We generally store it in our midsection, in our bellies. You know, we get the dad bod, beer belly. For women, but our legs like can remain skinny. But for women, it goes to their legs. It goes to their shoulders. While for us guys, you know, we'll still, if we're not lifting, we'll still maintain skinny arms. We'll still maintain skinny legs. But we'll just fucking store all our fat around our organs, visceral, and, you know, you get a big belly and get fucking saggy tits. So, man, she's proper overweight. But she just stores fat different as a woman. And what he's saying about showing skin, yeah, you got to look out for that. But just about all of them will do it. Especially women that are like sub 27, 28 years old. Expect it. Alright? Expect it. Probably going to be doing it. If you find like a trad one that doesn't and never has, that's like a unicorn. But he's about to say like, oh, like that's a red flag. Well, then about 99.9% of chicks under 25 are red flags. Because they all do it. Even the really chunky ones do it. You just jump on one of the dating apps. You'll see.
She is not loyal.
Be terrible. Oh, man. What were their names again? I love how you said they were just your friends.
Stop recording.
Just friends.
Yeah, stop.
Just friends.
Stop recording.
Really? In front of the fucking house?
Stop recording.
Don't worry.
Have fire on, man.
In front of the... How's your face, bro? How's your face? Really? In front of the house?
Bye.
You'd be amazed how many women have really good situations. They're in relationships, or they might be married. They got a loving, supportive boyfriend or spouse, and they still wind up cheating. It's because they got their security. They got the guy who's going to pay bills, who's going to take them on dates, who's going to love them unconditionally. Then they want to get piped, right? Women.
He's not saying it, but he's saying it. They don't care about your love and your unconditional shit. They don't care. They don't care that it's unconditional. Like I said, you could do no wrong. You could spoil her. You could buy her this, that, the other. Like I keep referring to the Jeff Bezos example. The guy could give his wife the world financially. Look at Elon Musk. Is he even married? They don't care about all that. They'll care initially for that materialistic stuff, but like Darius is saying here, and you can't see him because I'm blocking him, but his camera's blurry anyway, so don't worry about it. Sorry, Darius. Credit still goes to you. They do just want to get piped. And what does that mean? It means they want to be desired. To pipe a chick, you got to desire her, right? So, it's what it comes down to. Am I wrong or am I right? I'm right.
They have a dual mated strategy. Alpha seed, beta need. Question is, which one are you? No, I'm not saying you can't have a relationship and she still not see you as alpha and you be great in the bedroom, whatever, but usually it's one or the other.
In front of the house.
Okay, bye.
In front of the house.
Okay, bye.
The only day I wake up early, this is what you're doing out here?
Okay, bye.
6 a.m. in the morning, you're out here in front of the house.
Bye.
Bro, you can be alpha as well. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, you can be too alpha as well. Don't get it twisted, alright? Like, if you become like so alpha that you don't care or pretend or act like you don't care, that still coincides with you not showing her enough desire. I guess I'll refer to Sons of Anarchy again. Like, for those of you who've seen it, like Jax Teller, alpha as F. I just don't want to swear because I don't want this video to not get demonetized, but like get censored, shadow banned. Probably already is because I swore a couple of times. But seriously, like for those of you who watched SOA, he was alpha, and you know what? His wife still wanted to divorce him and leave him behind his back even. So I know it's a TV show, but even in the real world, if you don't show her the desire, if you're overly alpha, preoccupied with your, you know, activities, whatever it is, your boys, your hobbies, your work, if she's not feeling that desire from you, your love don't mean shit to her if she doesn't feel desired by you.
She has a choker chain on. And it's a choker and a chain attached, man. Listen, women are very freaky. They're very sexual. But they'll lie to you and say, oh, I'm not like that, because they want to maintain an image.
Yeah.
Typically, when she says, oh, I'm not like that, I'm
Fake
not
it till you
freaky
make
like that,
it.
That's not me, that ew, that's nasty. It's because she sees she can get some sort of resources out of you, or she's going to use you for attention.
In front of the house, bro.
Bye.
Can I have my
Look
drink?
how she is.
You got
I've seen some women who look like librarians, simply putting it. Yeah, they're attractive, I suppose, but they really don't even show it off. You know, they can't even wear concealed clothing. Even conservative clothing isn't the be-all, end-all that, oh, this is the one, this is a gem. Not necessarily. Even those conservative, dorky-looking ones, man, they could be the biggest freaks. They could have profiles on the internet looking for gangbangs, looking for three-man dingoes. And you'd never know. You'd be none the wiser. You'd think, oh, look at this cute, innocent-looking girl dressing conservatively, working in hospitality. Or I shouldn't even say hospitality because that's a bit of a dirty industry. You know, she's, I want to say librarian again. And she's just working at the coffee shop. She's nice and polite to everyone. Kind of geeky. You know, enjoys Harry Potter. Yeah. But she also likes those 50 Shades of dingo. You best believe.
bro. In front of the fucking house.
Okay, bye.
In my fucking truck.
Bye.
Bro, how long you been talking to her, bro?
These guys filming these chicks are just, like, demoting themselves.
How much you gonna bet that dude don't even got a truck? Whoever she's in that car with. That's crazy.
She didn't tell you about me? Bro, right in front of my fucking
bye.
house?
Bye.
I'm getting my shit and I'm leaving.
Bye.
I'm leaving.
I can't even. Hello. How's it going, man? With the guy from Instagram. You told me not to worry about. What a small world. New York City. Hey, how's it going? I'm John. Yeah, how's it going? Sweet.
Bro, what are you doing? Why are you trying to, like, shake his hand? Again, it might not be the guy's fault. Like, he might have been led on. He might not know that she was married. So don't, like, lash out at the guy necessarily. He might be like, what the hell did I just walk into? That could happen. But don't be like this guy either. Like, I understand the filming part of it if you're going to use it in the divorce court, especially if, like, children are involved in custody. But filming it for the sake of putting it on social media, if that's not the case, if you're not planning on using it for legal action, and like this whole like trying to shake hands and acting polite, like putting it on like that. I'm not saying lash out and go skits, but you're just degrading yourself acting like this as well. Walking up to her with the camera like, oh, hi, this is the guy he told me not to worry about. He's from Insta. What are you doing, man? You best be using it for custody's sake, alright? For like alimony, is it? Like for divorce, so you don't have to give her 50%. Whatever the hell the laws are in New York or whatever state this is in. But if you're just doing it to upload to social media that look at my wife, she's such and such, she's a hoe. What's the point, man? Really? You look like a kid. Like you are doing a pointless act.
And what's this guy's name? What's your name, good sir? Nice glasses, I love them. Sweet.
That's why I dropped her off. She got tired.
Why are there 2 plates?
Because I saw your location and I thought we could probably have like a date. I got your favorite soup too.
So did you order me food?
Yeah, I got the chicken gnocchi and then I got you shrimp alfredo, if that's fine.
Thanks. I thought it was weird that you said you were here and you were bringing your sister and now you're here and you're by yourself and there's 2 plates and 2 drinks.
Yes, because I saw your location and I knew that you were coming. You realize that we share locations. If I want, I could just check yours. Like it's not. Why don't you sit over there? We start eating and we could play like Jackpot World or something and like calm down. Like I'm not sure why you're recording me.
Anybody would find this weird.
You've been recording me.
I just want to have proof.
I want to have a chill night. I said we could play a little Jackpot World because I know you like that game and I want to relax.
I just still think this is weird.
Oh, that's crazy. I thought she was at work. She said she was at work. So this is what we doing? This is what we doing?
You doing too much.
I'm doing too much. This is what we doing?
You been cheating on me.
She was sitting on his lap. It's so easy for men to cheat, man. Too easy, and they're very sneaky with it. Like if a woman gets caught cheating, she just wants you to know, right? A woman, she can say, "I'm going out to the grocery store, get clapped real quick. I'm going out to the gym, get smashed real quick. Hey, I'm going to the library. Hey, I'm going to get my nails done. I'm going to get my hair done. Get banged out real quick. Too easy.
Get banged out.
So you cheat? No, bro.
You doing too much.
Yeah, all I do for you, bro.
You don't do nothing for me.
The dude looked stunned, to be fair.
Yep.
This is scary because she's look like she's calling law enforcement, and she's pretending like something is terribly going wrong, and she's in danger. Women do this a lot. When they get caught up, they're gonna play the victim. They're gonna call somebody, and they're gonna act like, this guy, he's attacking me. Please, I need your help.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
very possible.
They're guilty of what they're doing, right? Women don't like accountability. Look at the guy that's sitting in the corner right here that she was getting clapped by, smashed. Sad too, man. Be careful.
We have an intruder in the house. I've been here for 6 months. And you in my house? You in my house?
Get the out.
You in my house?
Please send somebody.
You in my house?
Please,
yeah.
Please.
Yeah, please. I'm here.
And he broke into my house.
Yeah. No, he did not.
Please.
No, yeah. I live here.
Hurry,
yeah.
hurry.
Come on. Yeah. I live here. He in my house. We have an intruder.
Oh man, that is treachery. Oh, this is kind of a hard watch, man. Because I can imagine like what's boiling in this guy's heart, man. What's boiling in his chest, especially if this is like, if he had true feelings and love for this chick. And man, I'll hand it to him. He sounds really calm and composed. Treachery at its ultimate. But what I don't understand about all these videos is why they always got clothes on. Like if they were just running trains, how come no one's ever naked in these? Like blur it if they're naked. Like every time they're like fully clothed. It makes me sometimes think that some of these are staged.
His name is Elijah. Yes, come on,
Here over him.
Look at him. Look. You should have got the fair fade.
and she's standing over him, protecting him. He cowering in the corner. And he talking about you should have got the fair fade. Don't fight no dude over that. And if that's really your house, kick her out. Get rid of her.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy. It's like kick her out. You best believe it's not that easy, especially if she's paying rent, like 50-50 or whatever. If she's on the lease, good luck. Odds are, at least here in Australia, you're the one that's going to get the restraining order put on you, the intervention order put on you, and you're going to have to vacate your own damn house. This is true. Wholehearted truth, man. Even if it's your house, because she made the call first, these women can manipulate law enforcement in their favor, you best believe. And if she gets an interim intervention order, at least here in Australia, that's what we call it, you can get evicted from even your own damn house. And you have to stay like 200, 250 meters away from your own damn house. Especially if she's on the lease. Like if she's on the lease, she has the right to live there, she got the intervention order, you got to pack your bags.
Please send somebody!
Get my phone,
He's
I'm
destroying
down.
my house!
Get my phone, bro.
So this is good that he's recording. So at least he does, like this is a case where you do want to be recording. Because if he wasn't, and it was his word against hers, and especially the dude in the corner, he'd probably back her up. It'd be 2v1. You'd be evicted out of your own damn house. So with this video footage, he's actually at least got a pretty surmountable defense. If she does get something like an intervention order, restraining order, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're from, he can show this to his lawyer, if he wants to represent himself, to the magistrate, judge, whatever. And you know, it might not be granted. But the police here in Australia can grant an interim one until the court date. And sometimes that court date can be months in the making. So he best show the police this and hope, like I'm just pretending that this is in Australia, that they don't grant an interim one until the court date, because the interim one still has the same rules as like a full final intervention order. The interim one still prohibits you from being within 200 meters of the protected person. So it's good that he's recording. This is the perfect time, one of the only times that you should be recording, when the chick goes full psychotic and you need a defense.
It's in your hand!
Exactly. Give me that.
Help somebody,
Oh, no, get the fair pay.
That's crazy. But it's real.
Yeah.
It's just treachery, man.
Get out of our house. You're right.
Get out!
You're right. Get on.
Get out! Go!
I live here.
Go, please!
Asking you a simple question, Kiki. Hey, does Google messaging on your phone,
Bro.
is that a normal thing?
Yes.
It's a normal thing. Then okay, can I see it?
There's Google Maps.
Okay.
Okay,
Can I
there's
see your Google
Photos.
messaging? Can I see your Google messaging, please?
Chris, it's f***ing, like, what are you?
Dude, what? Dude, seriously. If I'm asking you to see your phone and you're not showing me, there's a problem. And you're gonna look at your face, dude. Seriously, I'm gonna show everybody this.
Dude, you
and it's
An ex-boyfriend?
Oh, yeah, I do.
What's the craziest thing you've done to get back at your ex?
I his best friend.
You'd be amazed how much this happens, man.
Bro, that ain't a best friend. There's just no way. I've got a best friend. I got a childhood friend who moved to Florida. I've mentioned this in other videos. If his ex, no matter how hot she was, approached me and offered to do anything, I mean anything, fulfill my fantasies, there's just no way. It's my best friend. Alright? It's not so much that I don't find the girl attractive, it's you're my best friend's ex. Alright? Like, Tony Montana killed his best friend for running trains through his sister in Scarface. So, it's not even so much this chick's treachery. This is the best friend is treacherous. He's a treacherous mother. Like, how could he? How could he? She just looks like a dumb as dog shit bimbo anyway. I don't know what guys find attractive about that.
These chicks, if you got a good friend, you know, she's familiar with him, y'all hang out all together and everything, she will eventually get clapped. She will get smashed. He gonna make a move. It's messed up it is. I know dudes be violating the bro code, but man, I'm telling you,
ain't no bro then.
If your girl is around your good friend, it's gonna happen eventually.
What? Not necessarily. I got friends that are married. Ain't no one clapping no one. It depends on the guy. The chick can have all the desire she wants in the world to get back at her boyfriend or her ex with you. We'll use that example. It's up to the guy. You don't give it to her, you'd be like, nah, man, I ain't doing that to my best friend. Like he just said, bro code. Like, some fucking bro you are, if that's what you're going to do. You're going to take the first... Oh, she tells you, oh, we broke up. Oh, so that makes it okay? Come on, man. You know you're going to hurt your brother. You're a piece of shit if you do that. If you've done that, if you've slept with your best friend's ex after they broke up, and you're watching this right now, you might as well leave a dislike and go off out of here. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, sorry.
Was it better?
Yeah. Okay, well, now that we're all here, I'd like to ask a really important question. Okay. Anna, I know that you hooked up with Joe when we're dating. And I think it's disgusting that my best friend would hook up with my boyfriend.
What are you talking?
I think that's disgusting.
I didn't.
I saw you. I've seen you guys on Snap Maps. I've seen you guys on Snap Maps for literally weeks. I've seen you on Snap Map, and then yesterday. No. This.
For anyone in my friends list who's seen me on Snap Maps, I didn't leave the house for a month. In April, I was just snap mapped in one location.
TikTok is gonna see this, okay? Yesterday.
Stop it. Stop.
Stop it.
The caption says, just confronted her about her cheating. Watch this. She's gonna spaz out. Crash out.
Stop.
This is why you always got to record yourself when it comes to women. Any confrontation, any argument, just you might as well get used to breaking out your phone and doing like this. Number one, it'll make them stop. But number two, it's going to protect yourself because it's her word against yours. And you already know if she called the cops or if she get in front of the judge or whatever, and you're guilty until proven innocent. So she's going to say, oh, he did this to me. He did that. You're going to make up all type of stuff. And they're going to look at you as the man and say, well, you're the aggressor. You're the man. And they're going to be biased. And then they're going to screw you in court. Trust me, a lot of guys have been there. A lot of innocent men. And they've been screwed by women.
Some get locked up too.
Stop. Go. Please stop.
I hate you.
I know. Please,
please
stop. Stop it.
You said you liked your
Stop.
family.
No, Stephanie.
You told me that.
Imagine the roles were reversed. You went schizo, started breaking her shit, and then started approaching her hysterically and pushing and shoving her. Not saying hitting, but pushing and shoving her. Dude, here in Australia, and if she's video recording you doing that to her, she cries in front of that judge, that magistrate, I can guarantee you, you are going to at least get 200 hours community service and you're going to get a conviction, and that is getting off light. You might even get locked for 6 to 12 months.
Stop, please. Go. Please leave. Please. I know, please leave. Leave. Stop it.
It's crazy.
Leave.
Hey, that's my wallet.
Theft too. But that's okay, because she's a woman.
Stop recording me.
Please leave.
I can call the cops and get you arrested
I know.
right now.
Please
Stop
leave.
recording me.
You heard what she said? Stop recording me. I'm gonna call the cops right now. Women know they can get you like that. It's easy. All they gotta do is call law enforcement, and boom, and they gonna put on those crocodile tears, and they show up and say, "He did this, he did that," and now they're gonna arrest you. Guys have been taken out of their own homes in order to protect you. The lease and everything is under their name, and then the
What was I just saying?
Calls, the cops, boom, order protection. He can't even get in his own house. That's why it's dangerous dealing with these modern women, man. It's scary. You got to really vet them because they can absolutely destroy your life just like that.
Please leave.
Stop recording me, or I'll have you arrested right now and ruin your fucking life like you ruined mine.
Treachery, man. Christian Bale wouldn't have it.
Show the camera. Show the camera what that last gift is. Oh my gosh, that's you in bed with Steve, the guy who's just a friend.
I found out last night that my wife, my partner of 15 years, has been cheating on me with a coworker I used to work with as well, since December. Since about December, November, we've been having problems. And I told her from day one, because she's done this before, except it wasn't actually sex, it was just talking. But we're married with children. But I said, we're having issues, we're not doing good, and you're staying out late after work. She works nights, and she would always get home around 11:30, started getting home about 2, 3 o'clock. And I knew something was going on. And I told her, you're going to find somebody that's going to tell you what you want to hear while we're having problems. And you're going to go to that person and you're going to make a mistake. I didn't think it would be her admitting that he's been in his bed over a dozen times, naked. My wife! Oh God! I haven't even cried yet. I don't know how to feel. My wife! That's mine! That's mine!
What's that quote? You know, she's not yours, it's just your turn. Like, I know this is like ain't live or anything, but I can't help but empathize. Like, 15 years is a long time. Can you imagine how torn this guy's heart must feel out of his chest? Like, let's just reminisce on that sort of feeling, man. Like, a lot of you guys haven't been in I haven't been in a 15-year relationship, man. Dude, that is terrible. 15 years, man. Like, of course, we don't know what he was like the entire time, but from what it sounds like, he even, like, foreshadowed it. He, like, forewarned her that you're going to make a mistake. You're going to find someone who's going to tell you what you want to hear. Women feel that desire through their ears, alright? Just as much as they do through a guy's actions, but they can feel desire through their ears, alright? You can get their motor running. Especially if in like this dude's case, they're having, as he's saying, problems. So something that isn't being resolved, something that isn't being fulfilled, which is probably her innate feeling to feel desired isn't being met, and she's feeling it from the co-worker, from Steve or whoever the fuck he said. But 15 years, yeah, I'm just reflecting on that for a second. That is gut-wrenching. I don't blame him for being like this. I suppose I blame him for being like this and then having uploaded this so that we can all see it. But I suppose for the sake of education, yeah, this is how some women leave men. And this is just this. Some men take their own lives, and that's not often spoken about. They are that heartbroken, that gut-wrenched. They don't just go and gamble all their money away. They don't just drink themselves into the ER. Some actually take that ultimate step of where there's no coming back. And that's real. That's how some women leave guys. Because the guy is in love and he is that invested. But don't expect any woman to resonate with you on that. Alright, there's very few, if any, out there that can resonate with that. Because women can move on. That was a good flick. I can't even flick. It's like... Oh, it's the watch. Anyway. Women can't resonate because women don't love men. Men love women. Women don't love men.
She has no remorse. All she could say is, now that I'm abusive. You get caught cheating. Now I'm abusive. We're gonna go to court and she's gonna try and prove that I'm abusive because I've thrown furniture and we've yelled at each other and we've grabbed each other. Yeah, we've been physical, but
yeah, unfortunately, infidelity ain't a crime. But domestic violence is. So, you throwing furniture and abusing her and, yeah, even verbally abusing her is considered, again, using Australia as an example, even abusing her verbally, especially if you're making threats, and even if you're not, she can just say you were. That's domestic violence. Her getting piped by Rowdy Roddy Piper, that's not a crime.
Since December, it's June. June 5th. Last month, she asked if I could help him get a job where I work because he was tired of being a line cook at Chili's, a real winner. The audacity. My wife. Oh, God. I don't know why I'm making a video. I just want some support, please. I need some men standing up for men, because I never would have ever thought she was capable. I talked her up the entire time I was with her. I said, there's no way she would ever cheat. If she ever cheats, any woman is capable, because we have something special.
Send me a DM, bro. Send me a DM. I would appreciate if you'd liked and subscribed. I don't have a patron. But thanks for watching. It's good to be back. That was eye-opening, to say the least. See you soon.